Good morning, guys. New day. Got something different over here. I've never seen anybody on YouTube post this front lip, so I'm excited to throw this on. It is quite common, but not as common as you think. I don't see a lot of companies selling them, but I've seen about maybe 5 cars with this lip. I don't know if you guys have seen my last video, but got the F8X on. Temporary setup. Some Archer plates. Car feels nice. Looks super aggressive. Something different, or something different from the whole stance setups and all that. But yeah, gonna go ahead, get the car up on the ramps, jack stands, and then we'll start with taking this lip off. Alright, car's up in the air. Here's the lip. It's called the KS style lip, which is basically a remake of the Kohlenstoff lip. Not super common, so I'm sure not most of you have heard about him. But super thick, super aggressive, so my car would sit a lot lower. This 3D style lip is like super subtle and thin. I'm surprised how well it's held up though, for how low I drive. I didn't really crack it or anything, just little scrapes here and there, surprisingly. But yeah, I'm hyped to throw this one on. I've always wanted this lip. Alright, all the bolts are off. Now I just gotta get some fishing line or something to take off to separate the lip from the bumper, because I use like some pretty heavy duty double-sided tape. .3D lip is off. I'm gonna just go ahead, take off all the excess tape underneath, clean up the bottom of the bumper, lock this guy up. We shall see. Thankfully there's a bunch of pre-drilled holes, so I don't gotta worry about all that. So now what I'm gonna do is, since I do have some touch-up paint, I'm gonna just paint over this. Might as well. That's from before I had a lip on and I was on coilovers. This thing is pretty low. I'm gonna go ahead and go over it with some primer first. Let that dry. And then we'll go ahead and go over it with the Alpine white pen. Should be Gucci. I'm not gonna put clear coat on the whole thing. I'm just gonna go ahead and wait, let it dry for a little, and then I'm gonna mock up the lip, see how it looks, to see what's exposed. So like right there, definitely gonna put clear, but not underneath, because that's not gonna be hidden. This is always hard by yourself, but now I'm gonna just mock it up, see how the lip looks, and see if it utilizes some of the OEM bolts or holes. It's actually not as aggressive as I thought, which is pretty good, but this thing does sit a lot lower. I love it. But my other lips, it was always like super subtle. It wasn't like this wide, so I still had this tray on, but I think I'm gonna have to take that off now because it's actually hitting, or trim it a little more. We'll see. Actually, I think I'm gonna have to take it off because this lip bolts to these OEM holes. Oh yeah. Sick. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take the lip down, remove this on both sides, and then we'll mount her up. So I'm gonna try to do it with one person. So what I'm gonna do is find a little longer bolts because the OEM screws do line up in the middle, but they're not long enough. So I'm gonna find some that are a little longer for the middle. Then I'm gonna go ahead and remove some of the tape and mount this side first, then the middle, and then try to figure out that side. I know I said it did stick out a little, but the bumper does flex. I could pull it out, so we'll get that situated. This should actually fit a lot better than I think. It looks pretty off on this side, but don't worry, got this. Alright, got the tape off. I'm gonna start by mounting this side actually. Man, this lip is a pain. Nothing lines up. Whatever. Got this side in. I'm gonna just start bolting this one up, or this side up. Or actually no, I'm gonna bolt that corner in, and then we'll start bolting everything up. Cheap parts, man. I love it. Got both sides. Just tiny little gap, but whatever. This does fit shit, but dude, it's like way better. I'll also get you guys some clips later of when I put my SSRs back on. But yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and just do the rest of the bolts and peel off the 3M tape. Alright, lips all done. I'd say fitment's about like a 7 out of 10. Not great, but not terrible. Looks super good. I'll get you guys some updated pics tomorrow morning when I have my other wheels on. Or maybe even later when I put the car on the ground, but that'll be it for the day. Go ahead and do my oil change since we're gonna do long drive tomorrow, and I've been slacking on that, so do that, and that's about it. Thanks guys for watching. Kohlenstoff KS style front lip. Super good. Love this thing. Well worth the price. It'll look even better once my SSRs are on. Alright, what up guys? I'm back again, like 4 days later. Here's that new lip I threw on. Unfortunate. Had a car show in LA with a bunch of my homies and already cracked it somewhat. I don't know if you can tell, but it's chipped here and then like right there. But here's how it looks with the SSRs on. Looks insane. Makes the car look so much better. I love this stuff, but I actually have my buddy Jason's wheels on as a spare on our way back from LA. I want to say about 30 minutes away from home, I actually almost debeated. Like, I'll insert the clip in this video, but on my other SSR, somehow like right here along the bead, it all just The rubber like disappeared. It was weird, I don't know.
How does that happen?
So yeah, running that wheel for now. Gonna put the Apex back on in the meantime. But yeah, she's looking good. I'll try to insert some pictures of the car at the show with the slip on. Looked super good in that lighting. Stupid, I forgot my GoPro, so I didn't get any clips this whole weekend. But again, thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys.